Welcome to the video to help with Word Chapter 2 Guided Project 2.1. I am in SimNet, which I got through my link in Blackboard. I am in the Word Chapter 2 tile, and I'm going to select the Word Chapter 2 Project 2.1. I look to the left and I realize I need a start file, so I'm going to download that start file. If I want to look at what I am trying to achieve, I can download the solution file, which is a PDF. And I am using Windows, so I'm on the Windows instructions. So I'm going to go ahead, and since I'm in Chrome, down here at my bottom is my tray that has my download files. If you're in Firefox, you would look to the top right and use the down arrow there. I'm going to go ahead and open up my project. Once again, do not rename this project. So I've entered Word and the file is loaded. I note the begins with my name and then the file name. Do not rename it. Verify, yep, this is what I'm going to do. And I'm going to start looking at the instructions. So first of all, I need to enable my editing on my document so I can complete work. I'm going to check that off. File renamed. We know we're never going to change anything, so you always just skip those two. Change the margins of the document. So if you take a look at the margins here, it looks fairly standard, and it looks like we're going to reset the left and right margins to 3/4 of an inch. So to get to that margin area, I'm going to go to the Layout tab and then Margins, and I'm going to go down to Custom Margins. Okay, so that's the way I got to this page setup. Let me show you the other way. I'm going to cancel out of that. Boy, it's just moving so slow. Here on the page setup, you can go to the dialog box, which is what they're saying here, the launcher, and we get to the page setup margins. So really what I want to do, there are always a couple ways to get to something. So learn the way that makes the most, like internalize what makes the most sense to you, the path that works for you. All right, so we've done that. We're going to change the left and right to 0.75, and remember, because it's not, it has the 5 on it, it's 7.5, not 0.7, not 0.8. We have to actually type it in. So I'm going to type 0.75 left and right, and that's the only margin change I'm going to do. I want you to watch my document. When I click OK, this is going to adjust. And there it shifted. I'm going to go ahead and click that, click that. I have step 3 done. All right, so step 4 is about theme and theme colors. Remember, we talked about that. You want to really pay attention to, is it asking you to change the theme? Is it asking you to change the theme color? Is it asking you to change the theme font? Because it depends on what they're asking, which button you use. So we're going to go to the Design tab, which is where the theme information is at. So over here is the theme, and then here's the breakdown of the elements: theme color, theme fonts, theme effects. So we're going to click on the themes. Okay, so we want to pick integral, and you can see when I point to it how it changes the underlying document. You can see it adjust. Okay, so we did that. Now they want us to change the theme colors. So right now, look here, the colors are kind of all different blues. So we want to change that. So we're going to go here and do the down arrow, and we're going to pick aspect, which I think is the very last choice in your list of galleries. And then look, now we have some black, orange, red, white. So it's definitely different than the color theme that came with the integral overall theme. So we're done with step 4. I'm going to take a second here, and I'm going to just do a little quick save by clicking on the picture of this disc, and I'm going to look at step 5. Change the font size paragraph spacing, and line spacing of the entire document. So if you see, the first thing we're going to do is the Control A, which remember selects all, selects everything, all. We're going to click on that. Change the font size to 11 point. So I need to go home, and then right here I'm going to click, see how there's nothing there, and that's because some of the fonts are one size, some of fonts are others. So Word doesn't know what to show you here because it's kind of a mixed, it's mixed at this point. We're going to change it all to 11. We want to change the line spacing to single. So right here in the paragraph, remember, so line spacing has to do with paragraph. Font size has to do with and so what we want right here, click down, and we want single space, the 1.0. And then we're going to change the after paragraph spacing. So for me to do that, there's two ways. You can go to the dialog box in the paragraph, or you can click over to layout. I'm going to click over to layout just to do it this way. So spacing before and after. We want to change the after to 0.6, to 6 point. Okay, we're done with that. I am going to stop the movie at this point. We'll pick up with step number 6 at the next movie. Thank you.